Once upon a time, there was a man who inherited much wealth from his father, but he led such an irregular and unwise life that in a short time he had spent everything, down to the last penny. Then he sat down, folded his arms upon his chest, and sighed as he thought of his unfortunate condition. His father's friends gathered around to console him. One of them, an old and learned man, said to him, "Son, you have offended your luck, and it has run away from you. You'd better go after your luck. Perhaps you can find it and reconcile with it. Then you may once again become a fortunate man." The man set out at once and traveled through mountains and plains in search of his luck. One night he dreamed that his luck was a human being like himself, who had fallen upon his face on top of a high mountain, sighing and beating his breast all the time, just as he had done. The next morning he woke up and continued his journey toward the mountain. Along the way he met a fairy lion sitting on a mound of earth beside the road. "Don't be afraid, human," said the lion. "Proceed." As the man approached, the lion asked, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to find my luck," said the man. "Good," said the lion. "Your luck is wise. Ask him what the remedy is for my disease. I've been ill for 7 years. If you find the cure, I will reward you well." The man agreed and continued his journey. Soon he came to a beautiful orchard full of fruit. He picked some and began to eat, but the fruits were all bitter. The gardener approached and asked where the man was going. "I'm going to find my luck," the man replied. "Please ask your luck what the remedy is for my orchard," said the gardener. "I've grafted my plants, but nothing works. I've cut down the old trees and planted new ones, but it's all in vain. If your luck has a remedy, I will reward you handsomely." The man promised to ask and moved on. Soon he came upon a magnificent palace and a paradise-like garden. Its sole inhabitant was a beautiful maiden. "What kind of man are you?" asked the maiden, seeing the traveler. "And why have you come?" The man told her his story. "You see," said the maiden, "I have this splendid palace and endless wealth, but I have a grief that grows in my heart day and night. I spend my life sighing all the time. Please ask your luck about me, and if you bring a solution to make me happy, I promise to reward you generously." The man promised and continued his journey until he reached the mountain top where his luck had fallen on his face. He poured out his grievances to his luck, who listened attentively and said, "Everything may yet turn out well since you've come so far in search of me." The man then asked about the others, the lion, the gardener, and the maiden, and his luck provided the answers. "Will you not come with me now?" asked the man. "Go first," said luck. "I will follow you." On his way back, the man first met the maiden and said, "Your grief will disappear when you marry a young man of your choice." Then he met the gardener and said, "There is gold in the spring that waters your orchard. The plants absorb particles of it, which makes the fruits bitter. You must either irrigate the orchard with water from another source or remove the gold from the spring. Then your fruits will be sweet." Finally, the man returned to the fairy lion and shared what he had learned from his luck. "And what gift did the maiden give you?" asked the lion. "She said she had fallen in love with me and proposed marriage," replied the man. "But I refused." "And what reward did the gardener give you?" asked the lion. "He offered me the gold he had taken from the spring," the man answered. "But I refused, saying I didn't want to carry something so heavy for such a long way." "And what did your luck say about my ailment?" asked the lion. "He said that the moment you devour an idiot's head, you will be healed," replied the man. The lion looked the man in the face and said, "By heaven, I cannot find a greater idiot than you on the face of the earth," and striking the man's head with his paw, made one mouthful of him. And the idiot was dead. The lesson is clear. Never befool on your journey toward your luck, your happiness, or your success. You will find everything you need on the way to your goal, but do not be an idiot. Trouble yourself to learn and grow along the way.